Well, welcome to Lake Mohave, everybody. We are out here for the One Bass US Open, the biggest tournament out on the West Coast. We're fishing for over probably 175 grand, 150 grand, something like that. Not exactly sure how many boats we have in this tournament, but I know that it's gonna be a lot. We're probably pushing around the 170, 180 mark. Not the biggest US Open we've ever had, but still a lot of boats, a lot of money up for grabs. So the One Bass US Open is by far the biggest event we have out here on the West Coast. Typically it's at the Lake Mead, but right now we have it at Lake Mohave because Lake Mead's water levels are so bad that we had to move it to a different venue. The actual venue here at Lake Mohave is probably better than Lake Mead, but for nostalgia purposes, I definitely am looking forward to when it goes back to Lake Mead. Fish is a lot different, fish is a lot bigger, but the amenities and everything is so much closer here at Lake Mohave. So Lake Mohave is a very, very unique fishery. It's a super, super clear water fishery. If you guys hear about Lake Havasu being clear, even Lake Mead being clear, Mohave is the clearest one of them all. There's times where you can literally see down, I would imagine, 30 feet when it's super clear. On average, you're definitely gonna be able to see 10, 15, 20 feet deep in pretty much the entire lake. There might be some areas where you don't have that kind of visibility, but for the majority of it, you got some really, really deep visibility. One of the other unique things about this time of year out on Mohave is they always drop the water level. I'd say it gets dropped anywhere between 5 and 10 feet, which does make quite a bit of difference. This lake's very stable most of the year. They have to like drain the water out this time of year because of some like chub or some little fish that spawns this time of year, and they drop the water level down so it can spawn. Typical federal government kind of stuff. However, it's just something that we have to deal with, and it kind of throws the fish for a loop. And it's the same time of year every single year. And I think that's the main reason why this tournament usually gets won scoping smallmouth offshore. This tournament's gonna take 20 pounds a day to win. You may not catch 20 pounds every day, but someone's gonna come in and crack them over 20, get something close to 20, and then probably have a 17-pound day or 18-pound day, something like that. It's probably not gonna take over 60 pounds, but it's gonna take pretty darn close to that. At least that's what it's been the last couple years. Well, I've been scoping all day long, guys, and I caught that one big one so far. Caught a couple little small largemouth scoping over grass. It's been tough today. I just don't know if I haven't landed on them, and I just got to keep grinding it out and find a spot here, find a spot there. But it's been super tough. This scope deal is gonna be what wins this tournament. I'm like 99.9% sure that is what's gonna be the deal to win this tournament. Whether it's a drop shot or a minnow bait, who knows? But scoping these smallies, like the one I caught, is gonna be what wins this tournament. And I feel like I just gotta buckle down, and I feel like I have to do that, and I have to try to find those kinds of spots, or else I'm just not fishing for the right fish. You gotta have about 20 pounds a day in order to compete out here, in order to do what you can to put yourself in a position to have a good tournament and to win the tournament. You don't come out here to finish middle of the pack. I've finished middle of the pack pretty much every tournament I fish, and that's not doing anything for me. So I feel like I gotta fish for some different fish, and it's gonna be maybe less entertaining on a video like this because I'm not getting as many bites, and I'm really forcing myself to learn this technique out here in practice, which isn't ideal, but you can't replicate this type of condition at my home lake. I can throw the minnow stuff at my home lake and I've caught fish, but it's different until you get on the body of water that you're actually gonna compete on. Well guys, the plan for practice was to live and die looking for that scope bite. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that. I beat my head against the wall and committed to it today, pretty much the entire day, and caught a total of 3 fish. Got a few short bites, but overall it was a grinder of a day. Had one good one, which is important, but you know, if I can't catch a handful of these fish, I'm gonna have to have a backup plan. I'm gonna have to spend some time trying to find one. Tough day overall, but I'm just not seeing what I think I need to see in order to be able to commit to that kind of bite. The fish aren't up. I feel like those fish are in the grass, and you can throw the minnow and you can throw stuff over the grass to get them to come out, because I did catch a couple doing that, but I'm not sure, guys. I'm gonna have to do some thinking and try to figure out what I need to do in order to get more bites. All right, guys, well, we're back at the hotel. We ate some dinner, had some pizza. Pizza wasn't that good, but it got the job done. I got back in time to watch a Padre game, and they're getting smoked by the Dodgers right now. It's game 4 of the NLDS, and the Dodgers are smoking the Padres. So it's looking like they're going to go to a game 5 here on Friday, so I'm going to definitely try to watch that. I've been a Padre fan my whole life. I'm from San Diego. I can't get away from being a Padre fan. But the fishing was tough today, guys. It wasn't as good as I was hoping for. I thought I was in the right part of the lake to, try to really find some of the better quality fish that Lake Mohave has to offer. I did find one of those fish. That one fish that I caught today was a good one, and it's definitely the right kind of fish to be catching out here on Mohave to get the job done for this U.S. Open. I was hoping to have a better day. I know I was in the right part of the lake to catch those kinds of fish, but I just couldn't get numbers of them to go, which is what I'm going to need to have happen. So tomorrow I'm going to have to make some adjustments and, probably go to a different part of the lake to see if it's a little bit more active, because when you're fishing these tournaments, a lot of times you need to find the most active fish, not always, where you want to fish. You got to find the active fish and the biggest fish that you can. And sometimes those are hard to do, so you have to go with where you can actually get bit. Sometimes that's not always the biggest fish in the lake, and that's when you're going to have a rough tournament. Other times when you get on the right fish in the right part of the lake, you can have something special go on. But one thing I do want to talk to you guys about real quick is the 6 Cents 6-Sack. The 6 Cents 6-Sack is a subscription product that 6 Cents offers. Basically, if you sign up for the 6-Sack, they send you mystery baits essentially in this sack every single month. They send it to you every single month. You don't know what you're going to get. They usually time things pretty well to the seasonal patterns for the general bass fishermen, in the country. Not everything will always be perfectly timed for you specifically, but it is timed pretty well for the masses in general. What I'd like to do is go through this most recent 6-sack with you guys to show you exactly what you can get if you sign up for this. If you guys decide to sign up for the 6-sack, make sure to use discount code LUNASUPER6. It's going to save you money off your first month, and it's also going to let them know that I sent you over there to sign up. So let's get into this. The first thing that we got in here is a koozie, 6 cents Waterland koozie. You never know when you need to keep your drink nice and cool. And then we also have the PD10 in the Pressure Series. This goes 8 to 10 feet, 5/8 ounce in the Citrus 6 color. Nice shad imitation, got a lot of chartreuse in there. These crankbaits are good for pressure situations like the name says, cold water. They're more of a flat-sided crankbait that gets down deep. So it's great for those pressured situations, and it's great for those cold water situations as well. Next bait we got in here is the 6 cent Sweep in the 4K shad color. This is a good swim bait, especially when you're around some of those gizzard shad and stuff like that. I think it mimics those really, really well. You put one of those big, big owner beast style hooks. 6 cents has another great hook with those big giant wide gaps that you can get in there. So that we get good hook penetration in there, nice thick wires so you can use, a nice heavy line so you can land those giants. And then we also have the crappie jig. This is the Spangled Tinsel jig, 1/8 ounce in the black neon color. Crappie fishing isn't something that I do a ton of, but 6 cents has come out with a bunch of different crappie jigs, crappie lures. The clobber minnows work really good for crappie and for bass. I've caught a lot of bass with those clobber minnows. You get around those brush piles depending on the lake that you're at, and you can just load up the boat. So it's always good to have a few crappie jigs at the ready. Then we also got the Movement 80X in the 4K shad. The Movement 80X can get down to 3 foot, and that bait has a crazy unique wobble to it as it's going through the water column. Just gives those fish something different, especially when they're chasing bait a little bit shallower. And then we also have in here, we got a double in this one, so we got 2 of these Movement 80s in there. And then we also have one more bait in the sack, and it is the 6 cents Divine Swim Jig in the bluegill fire color, 1/4 ounce. And when those bluegill are on the menu, it's hard to beat a bluegill fire swim jig. Bluegill fire is a great bluegill imitation. 6 cents has some of the best color schemes out on the market, guys. And that is the 6-sack for the most recent month. It's either the September or the October one. I'm not exactly sure. Can't remember when I got this one specifically. It's probably the September one because it's still pretty early in October to get the monthly subscription sack. But again, guys, if you want to sign up for this product, head over to the 6 cents website, 6centsfishing.com. Use my discount code LUNASUPER6. That LUNASUPER6 code only works for the 6-sack. It's not going to give you a discount on anything else. If you want to get a discount on anything else on the 6 cents website, make sure to use discount code LUNA10. But if you sign up for the Super 6-sack, that's what it used to be called. It's now the 6-sack. If you sign up for that, make sure to use Luna Super 6. It's going to save you money off of your first month, and it's going to let them know that I sent you guys over there. Well, guys, I'm planning to put a long day out on the water tomorrow. I'm going to get up early. I'm going to stay out there probably till dark. I got to find some fish. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, whether we're going to catch a bunch of fish or we're going to catch no fish like we kind of did today. Only caught 3 out there today, which I was actually really surprised. I thought I was going to catch some more. But that's just the way it goes. I just wasn't doing something right, wasn't looking in the right areas. I wasn't landing on the right points and the right bays and different stuff like that. I didn't see a lot of activity, which is unusual for that area. When you got on the right spot and you saw some of the activity, there was definitely some short bites that I did get and, obviously some fish that I did catch, but it just was a tough day overall. So we're going to get back after it. We're not going to get discouraged. We're going to keep with the game plan, and we're going to buckle down and just keep grinding it out one spot at a time, just trying to find more and more and more to try to put a piece of the puzzle together each individual day to come up with a good game plan to go out there and do something special at the One Bass US Open out here on Lake Mohave. All right, so here we are, day number 2 out here on Lake Mohave for the One Bass US Open. Fishing for a lot of money out here in cash and prizes. Looking forward to going fishing, different part of the lake today. Definitely got some work to do because yesterday was pretty much a bust. Just gonna keep fishing hard, trying to find new stuff every single day, and just trying to make a run at doing something special out here for this tournament. I feel like the scope deal is probably still going to be the deal, but it doesn't look like it's as good as it has been in years past. But it could just be an area of the lake type of deal. So we're in a whole different part of the lake today, and we're going to go see what it has to offer, and hopefully it shows us something good, and we can get out here and get on some quality Lake Mohave largemouth and smallmouth bass. Let's go. Cat, not what we're looking for, guys. Well guys, we got some fish in the boat. It's not easy out here. The last area I was just in, I saw some largemouth and some smallmouth in it. The smallmouth was the biggest. It was only probably around 3 pounds or so, so it wasn't an absolute giant, but it was a decent little smallmouth. Not finding the quality that I need, but it was nice to be able to get a few bites and know that there's something that I can do in order to catch a few fish. But the fish that I've caught so far today really won't do much for the tournament, so we still got to grind it out, still got to try to find some better quality fish out here. Only about midday, so we got plenty of time to try to put something together, but I'm fishing hard and it's just not easy out here. All right, well, the topwater bite is going on this afternoon. I've probably caught a limit of topwater fish, but the only bad thing is they're not big enough. It's probably like, they're all 2-pounders, and we need 3s, 4s, and 5s in order to get way up in the standings. I mean, it's fun to catch those smaller 2-pound fish on topwater, but it's just not really the right size, and that's what this all boils down to, is getting the right size fish to compete in this tournament. And you know, I'm still working at it, still doing what I can to try to get there. Fishing shallow, fishing deep. Every time I go shallow and throw topwater, I get bites. If I put my drop shot in my hand or something finessey and just run like random points, I get bit too, but they're just not the right size. I keep trying to go back out and do the scope and stuff on some of the different bays and everything like that, and it's just not working. I'm not sure why, if I just haven't landed on the right spot. They're just not out there. I'm not exactly sure, but we're gonna keep giving it the old college try, and hopefully we land on it. Well guys, we finally started catching some fish. I just went fishing instead of trying to scope, instead of trying to do what I think these fish should be doing to catch the big ones. I just started going fishing and I started catching some fish. Not the right size, but at least I'm able to catch them and pull up on some of these points, throw that split shot around and catch them. Wrong size still, but maybe we can get to a different part of the lake. Maybe we can kind of find some different types of stuff and throw that same kind of split shot, and maybe we can find some bigger fish in some different areas. I feel like I'm having a hard time scope these fish because you can't see them. They're down on the bottom, they're in the grass, they're down in the rocks, they're not up suspended, they're not up off the bottom, so it makes it really difficult to see them in order to throw at them. So I feel like when I just buckled down and started going and fishing, I started catching fish. We still got to improve on the size, but at least we're getting bit now. All right, guys, day number 3 out here on Lake Mohave, getting ready for the WON Bass US Open. Fishing for a lot of money out here, and we're trying to get a piece, or all. Let's win this thing. That'd be cool. Day 3 out here, trying to figure out how to catch 4 and 5 pound fish out here on Mohave. 4-pounders are what you need out here. It's going to take 20 pounds a day about to win this thing. That's what it normally takes to win the US Open at Mohave. A lot of good smallmouth, some good largemouth. You could do it with the mixed bag, but most of the guys that have been doing it the last couple years have been catching all smallies. So we're going to be going out today, trying to get offshore and trying to find some of those big smallmouth in order to, you know, put a big bag together all 3 days of this tournament. We've struggled so far in practice. Day 1 was real bad. Yesterday we caught a bunch of fish, but they weren't the right size. So we're gonna keep grinding out, trying to find those big smallmouth, and hopefully we can get it done. Let's go. Well, guys, we're out here getting a bite here, getting a bite there. Had one good one in the morning, and that one just kind of feels random. It was on a point that kind of tapered out a lot longer than the rest of that area. So that kind of clued me in on something, I guess, but I haven't obviously been able to replicate it today. I'm just going spot to spot to spot, trying different baits, and I just get bit here, get bit there, and nothing really to show for it. It was definitely better yesterday than it's been so far today. It's noon, so we got plenty of time left to keep working and keep looking. But it's definitely slow. It's definitely tougher on this part of the lake. Well, it's kind of interesting, guys. The midday afternoon bite is definitely better than the morning. As the day goes on, the fish seem to get more and more active, and that's really when you can start catching them on topwater. Yesterday it started a little bit earlier. I think it was a little more humid yesterday, so I think they ate the topwater a little bit better. But I just caught another one on topwater just now, and that one destroyed it. It was in like a grass patch in the very back of a cut, and I thought it was a big one actually with the way it ate it. But it was just like a little 2-pounder. But it's been tough out here. It's just one here, one there. Still can't seem to get a way to catch these big ones. I'm gonna go out on some of these deeper flats and see if I can't scope them, because that's how I caught the biggest fish so far of the trip, was doing exactly what I think I need to be doing. But you know, I got to find ways to catch fish so that way I can at least maybe go out, catch a limit, and then go just target those bigger ones, and just keep, you know, hoping to just stumble upon the right school that wants to eat and that I can see, and hopefully, you know, put some big ones in the boat, cull them out. But you got to get bit before you can worry about that. You got to have 5 to go with it in order to have a halfway decent bag no matter what. So right now, that's probably going to be the game plan, is to go out, try to get a limit, and then go hunting. We'll see.
Drama.
Today is the last day of practice for the 2024 WON Bass US Open out on Lake Mohave. We got a lot of work to do. We need to find some fish, we need to find some big fish, and we need to find those keepers that fill out a good limit. We're looking for 20 something pounds a day. It's been tough out here for me, but we got another day to put things together and try to figure out the game plan. One thing I need to do is go register for the event. So I'm going to go into Catherine's Marina, and then I'm going to come back out and finish up the day on some bluffs. It's always good to have some stuff around the ramp for the end of the day, or maybe you stumble upon some and you don't have to drive very far. So always fishing around the ramp can be really productive.
that's a wrap for practice. Pretty tough day overall, but I did find some topwater fish that can go a long way in the tournament. One thing about topwater fish is they can be a blessing and a curse all at the same time, because those topwater fish can just decide to stop biting that topwater randomly one day. A lot of other bites don't seem to go as inconsistent as topwater. One day it's there, one day it's not. But it's definitely been consistent throughout practice, so we're definitely gonna have to give it a go. But I think we're gonna have to make some adjustments, and we're gonna have to fish each day and try to figure these fish out each day. Looking forward to getting this event started and actually playing for keeps. The scales don't lie, and we want to get a good start going into day one.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We're out here at the One Bass US Open at Lake Mohave. It's day one. We had 4 days of practice out there. Hope you watched those videos as well. Looking forward to getting out there and going fishing. We found some fish in practice, but with tournament fishing, you never know what you find until the actual day of the tournament to see if what you found actually holds up. I'm looking forward to going out there, trying to see what we can bring in. Found some good largemouth and some good smallmouth in practice, and hopefully we can get them to trigger, get them to bite, and bring a good bag to the scales this morning. We're just gonna go out there and go fishing, hopefully get some bites, and just kind of go with the day and go with the conditions, check a few things. Hopefully we're able to put something together early, and then we can go out there and practice a little bit. I wasn't able to find the offshore fish that I was hoping to find. Traditionally, this time of year out here at Lake Mohave, the offshore fish will win. And I'm still probably convinced that that's going to happen, but I wasn't able to find it. Put in a lot of time and effort to try to find that bite, couldn't find it. Found some other stuff that can keep us competitive. So we're gonna go run that stuff first. If we can get a good limit, then we'll go out there, try some offshore stuff, and hopefully cull some fish out with some big smallmouth. So let's go, let's get out there, let's see what we can do. Thank you, you too.
68, Matthew and Thank you.
There's one. Yeah. Feels like a good one. Stay on, man.
My damn lines out there stuck too.
Coming up. It's a good largemouth. Oh, nice. There we go.
Nice fish.
There we go. That's what we came over here for. There we go, guys. Number one.
Damn, that's a good one.
All right, so we're off to a good start. We got a good largemouth in the boat. Caught one in practice in this area, about the same size, so we're on track. It'd be nice to get one more to start the morning off and just keep rolling. There we go. Got one.
Oh, damn.
There we go.
Pliers?
Yeah.
Yeah, no wrong one. There we go. Tippy tapping it.
There we go. It's not a big one, but maybe it'll keep.
Keep it, anchor.
Stay on, man. Fighting like a madman.
I got my shit back there hanging out.
It's all right. Take it. Oh, he's going back down. Get ready. Get ready. There we go. Keep her.
Yep.
I think it's a striper.
Striper?
No, it's a smallmouth.
Striper?
No, it's a smallmouth.
Look like a striper to me.
It was in a school of stripers, though.
Got that. Look, come on. Come on up, baby. Come on up.
There we go. Nice job. Nice job. There we go. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we were able to pull. We're at like 13.5 right now. We need to get another 4-pounder and get us up to that 15 something mark. That'd be nice, but a couple more 3-pounders would definitely help us out too, which is very realistic. So is that 4. We got plenty of time left in the day to make some stuff happen. There we go. Fish. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help. Well,
There we go. Oh, shit.
Little.
Net?
No.
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 Oh, shit. A little short of 5 pounds. There we go.
Fish. Little.
Just a little. Damn it. We almost late.
We got like 2 minutes. All right, guys, well, that's it for today. I think we got 13 and a half, so we'll go weigh them in, see how it goes. I needed another bite or two, another coal or two. It'd been nice to get rid of some of the 2s and trade them out with some 3s and really have like a 16-pound bag or something like that. But we'll take the 13 and a half, and maybe it'll be more when it hits the scales. We'll see.
Up next, we got boat 68, Matthew Luna, fish with David Stanberry. Went out for 5, caught 5, wants to weigh a pro big. Does he know which one it is? Because it's not marked. Okay, now he's got it. No worries. How was it out there, Matt?
Oh, it was pretty fun. The morning seemed to be good for us, and then it just really slowed down once it got to be the midday afternoon. But we had fun. We caught a bunch of fish. But I want to say hi to my wife, my kids. Hi, Michelle, Marissa, Madison. Love you guys. I miss you guys. See you soon.
All right, pro big fish for Matthew Luna. That big fish is 477. Did it make it in there? No, we got some big ones today.
All right.
It's okay. Still a decent fish. Is going to help that limit out. Got 5 fish total weight coming. Doing all your videos and stuff in the morning too, and your updates, and you'll have a recap.
Yeah.
I always enjoy watching his recaps. If you haven't checked him out, Matt Luna Fishing on YouTube, right?
Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere. Matt Luna Fishing everywhere. All right, here we go. 5 fish total weight. Total weight today is 1402. Good job, guys. Go get them tomorrow.
Good job.
All right.
Good morning, everybody. Day 2 out here, One Bass U.S. Open on Lake Mohave. We brought 14 pounds to the scales yesterday. It puts us right in the middle of the pack. So we got some work to do. We're not out of check range by any means. We need to catch probably a little bit more today. Definitely need to stay consistent to give ourselves a chance, but hopefully we can go out here, catch 16, 17 pounds or something like that, and maybe even get higher if we land on them. But we're gonna fish hard all day, see where it puts us. We're like mid-flight, check in around like 4:20, and yeah, hopefully we can put something together. Hopefully we can catch a bunch of fish and hopefully put a good video together for you guys. And one thing real quick, guys, Waterland Fishing Optics, it's my sunglasses sponsor. When we're out here at the desert lakes, there's a lot of clear water, and having a good pair of polarized sunglasses helps you see into that water, see those grass lines, see those grass patches, and I've been catching a lot of these fish on those grass patches. So like if you're going into a flat or something like that, seeing some of that grass that's scattered around the dark spots or the grass itself, having those polarized sunglasses helps you to be able to see that stuff. So check out Waterland Fishing Optics. It's waterlandcode.com. Use discount code LUNA15. It'll save you 15% off. Again, that's waterlandcode.com. Use discount code LUNA15.
Boat 68, Matthew and Stefan, thank you. Boat 67, Damien and David, thank you. That concludes flight 5. You are due in at 4:20.
Topwater guys are supposed to be 3-pounders.
Well guys, that was a brutal day out on Lake Mohave today. I had higher expectations than what we ended up with. I think we got 8 pounds if we're lucky. We probably got 8 because we have one good smallmouth that a co-angler caught today. But overall, it was a grind and brutally tough day. I felt like no matter what decision I made, it wasn't the right one and it didn't work out. There was one area that I found in practice that we ended up getting that big smallmouth, and that's really the only thing that we have that's worth anything today is probably a 3-pound smallmouth. So hopefully it's bigger than that, but that's probably what it is about 3 pounds. So we're gonna go weigh him in, see what we got.
Matt Luna making his way up to the stage next. Matthew Luna fishing with Stefan Grobecker. Matt, come on this side. Good to see you, buddy. Stefan, good to see you too. 5 fish today, 5 alive. Total weight is 1016, giving it 2418, I think, and 1899 for you. Go get them tomorrow.
So 98, Matthew Ryland. Thank you.
All right, well, final day, One Bass US Open is today. We're sitting in 98th place. We got some work to do. We need to crack an 18 rack in order to cash a check out here. It is doable, but as you guys can see so far in the videos, we're not on that kind of weight. But you never know. Today's a new day. Gonna run some new water, do some different things, and maybe something special can happen and we can come in with a good, solid bag. But it's time to blast off and it's time to go fishing. Let's get it done. There it is. Good one, or? Yeah. That's a keeper. Take him.
Mohave needs the jerkbait bites better, especially by out by Temple. You can get it on a really good jerkbait bite.
There we go.
Small.
He might be, maybe.
That's a little guy. He might actually be. There we go.
Heck yeah.
Nice job, dude. Good job with the net.
Good job on getting that thing
It's like a 3-pounder, yeah?
in. Yeah. Oh yeah.
There we go.
Good one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a really good one.
Yes!
Heck yeah, man. The rod wasn't bending that much. You didn't think he was that big.
He's swimming towards me. Skinny, but
He'll help. He'll help. Okay, so.
there we go. There we go. Yes! There we go. I don't know if it would have cold, but it came off. That was nothing I could do about that. There we go.
We were on like 5 for 7 pounds for a long time.
Yeah.
And then I got into this one area. I was there for 2 hours, dude. We didn't catch a ton, but every one we caught cold, except for the last fish. I literally caught a fish and we had to leave. Like we could be catching fish.
All right, up next, boat 98, Matthew Luna, fishing with Rylan Garrett. What's up, Rylan? How are you? Matthew, good to see you. All right, Matthew, how many fish today? 5 fish, 5 alive. Total weight coming. Total weight today is 1346. 1346. Matt, pleasure having you on all year. You missed one, but hopefully we get you all next year. We appreciate the support, bud.
Yeah, thanks for having us out here and doing this. And this place is a grind sometimes. Like, you see all these 20-pound bags, and not everybody's always on 20 pounds. Today was by far the funnest day. Me and Rylan found some fish that were biting at the end of the day, and literally our last cast we're still fishing. We had to leave them biting, and when you land on them here, it's really fun.
Awesome. Matthew, way to go, bud. All right, next up, Dan Merchant. Brian Smith, fish with Andrew Bell. Andrew, good job today. All right, Brian Smith went out the leader today. Boat 1 with 43.84. He needed 5 fish. He got 5. We're going to weigh a AAA big real quick, then we'll keep talking. AAA big fish is going to weigh 453. 453. Son, why don't you grab that and take a picture of that fish real quick. Right over here. 5th place big fish. It was 452. He got it by 1/100th of a pound. Getting $1,000 for that fish. Go ahead and take that and help him put it in the fish. All right, so Bryant, first time in this position at the U.S. Open, huh?
Yeah, this is wild. I just want to weigh them.
You just want to weigh him, don't want to talk? All right, I'm sure everybody else out there wants to weigh him too. Spencer, how you feeling?
I had too big of a deficit coming in here. There's too many good ones swimming around out there, and he was on them all week, so probably gonna be short.
All right, so we're gonna find out right here, right now. Brian Smith needs 1826 to take down the 2024 Wombass U.S. Open, brought to you by Ranger Boats, Mercury Motors. Total weight, 2090. Total of 6474. Brian Smith is your U.S. Open champion! Get out there. Congratulations, bud. Grab those fish, go down there and hold them for him so we can get a photo.
One more. Great job, brother.
Where's the pen?